or candy? Here to debate these comments, Democratic strategist Antoine Seawright and Katrina Pierson, a senior advisor to the Trump 2020 campaign. Thank you both for being here this morning. Antoine, I will start with you. So this idea that it was the Obamas for 8 years, sort of were America's national nannies. They were telling us all, you know, eat your carrots and go to bed on time and take what's good for you. Is that a point of view that sort of affirms their sense that, you know, they know what's best for us and we can't choose for ourselves?
I think what the First Lady was trying to articulate is that there is a big difference in the two types of leadership of the two presidents we have now. Donald Trump was a different type of leader than Barack Obama. And when you look at parents and what we know as a parent, what we do know is that parents are people we can look up to, people we can be proud of. And I don't think many people are proud of the type of leadership we have that's occupying the White House here today.
Okay, Katrina, so Rasmussen shows the president's approval rating for the first time over 50% at 51%. So there seem to be a few people that like eating candy, if you will. And if candy's so bad, I mean, lay out for us your view of that analogy.
Well, look, I'm very proud of the parent that's in the White House because I know his children, and they are amazing people. But this was just truly, Pete, this was liberalism, elitism on full display to constantly insult and demean the American people without any accountability of their own. I mean, for a second, has Michelle Obama ever asked herself the simple question of maybe the middle-class voters believed me when I told them that Hillary Clinton wasn't fit to be in the White House because she couldn't take care of her own house? Or perhaps maybe Obama should be asking himself if the voters in Pennsylvania believed him when he told everyone that Hillary Clinton was bought and paid for by special interests and campaigned on her against NAFTA using her own statements from 1996. Perhaps people just believed the Obamas, and that seems to be the missing chapter in Hillary Clinton's book, What Happened. The title simply is The Obamas.
Katrina, you want to make this about Hillary Clinton, but I want to make this about President Obama compared to Donald Trump and this administration. For 8 years, we did not have the conversations we're having now about this White House. I don't think parents had to worry about what tweets were coming from the President of the United States and whether they wanted their children to be able to read those tweets or hear about those tweets on the news. I don't think people in the Obama administration had to worry
about what the president tweets.
Well, that's ridiculous for you to say. That is ridiculous for you to say that parents are not concerned about what the president tweets. That is absolutely ridiculous. So you mean presidents are not concerned about what the president of the United States has to say? Because he articulates his viewpoints to the American people by Twitter. You mean to tell me you don't think parents are concerned?
He tells the people the truth, unlike Barack Obama did. But I will tell you what parents are concerned with, which is why they fundamentally rejected the last 8 years of Barack Obama. They want to be able to give their kids Cheetos if they want to, because Michelle Obama thought that parents couldn't decide what their own children could eat for lunch. Parents want their children to be safe when they go for a walk on the pier with their family and not be shot by an illegal alien that was deported five times.
I'm sorry President Obama worked in a bipartisan way to get real comprehensive immigration reform done. And Republicans, absolutely.
An executive order is not bipartisan.
Katrina,
he illegally forced DACA on the American people. And the recipient, DAPA, was already rejected by the courts.
May I remind you about President Obama working with Graham and others in the Senate to pass comprehensive immigration reform?
What bill was that? What was the name of that bill?
Well,
what bill was that?
Bill that never came to fruition and created the kind of environment where border security was
about whether it came to fruition. He reached across the aisle to get it done.
We've got to leave it right there. Ultimately, I would remind everybody that we didn't vote for a parent. We voted for a president and a commander-in-chief. Sometimes you need some tough medicine. Antoine Seawright, Katrina Pierson, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Great to see you.
All right, well, still ahead, it's the backstage brawl dominating the sports world. Now UFC megastar Conor McGregor could be facing some serious jail time. And President Trump says he's not going